There. Now. Hello. Light attracts light, just like a magnet attracts another magnet. Gravity flows downhill. So when you go ahead and direct light in a specific direction, like a flashlight, the light goes that direction. What's happening with this technology is something a little bit different. Okay, you can see clearly here that in the corner of the building there is a line of energy, and then I guess you could call them, I don't know, friendly faces? Now let me go ahead and move the video. Do you see how it has a trajectory, and it's not always straight? Now I'm going to move the video. Ready, set, go. Now it's only a 3-second blurb, but you can see that it changes because my position where I'm filming changes over time. So that is the end photo. I'm going to now go backwards. Here we go. You can also see here that there is excessive light coming directly over the fence. Now, I could go on and on in this picture, but I'm really more interested in showing you something else besides this. So let me get to it. Here it is. Just now it took me some time to figure this out. I didn't learn it all in one sitting. I had to observe and look foolish doing scientific experiments and testing things out. But eventually I got it. Now I just need to find the correct car, because you're going to be really shocked about this. Here it is. You can actually see the light energy kind of coming up over, but take a look at every frame. Hold on. maybe what I need to do is adjust now. You see here on this car, it's staying exactly the same. In fact, it looks like it's got some sort of like a train track or something connected to the metal. Do you see it following it? It's the top of the tire. But there's clearly energy because it's black. Do you see that? And it's draped over the top. And that's not the way that a window looks. Can we agree with that? And it's not changing like in the windows of the other cars. So I would think that this is something like maybe a pace car equivalent. Let me show you the other cars. Ooh, and this is gonna help too. Alright, sorry the video is so long. I'm sure it's boring and you're already not paying attention to it. But if you're smart, you are. Okay, here we go with this interesting section. Now I'm going to do the whole thing relatively quickly. And you can see light energy kind of flowing over the top of the surface. The reason that that's the case is because regardless of the color of the object, light kind of reflects off of it. So there's a natural reflective property. So it creates kind of like a zone for creating things. That's why the edges of walls and vehicles and edges of windows are a particularly popular place. Hang on, I'm getting there. I've had to have gotten fairly good at adjusting photos. That's the one. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this pickup truck as it comes by. It looks like its windows are down, but I don't know. It's really hard to tell. It starts here. There it is. Okay, here we go with okay. Sorry that took so long. We'll go backwards. Here is the pickup. And we're going to go backwards in time. Do you see how every single frame there is a different shaped face? It's actually there. Oh. So there is your lesson for today on light energy. I hope you learned something, and I hope you passed it on. sharing information. It's the only way that our world will be improving. People who plan to keep certain things secret are only harming us all with their greed. Huh. Oh, one more. It is a 20-minute video. Here's the most amazing one. I almost forgot. Are you ready? Here we go. So, there you have it. These energy light bars come from up above. You can follow them through the path of trees. In fact, here's one right here. Starting at the top, right where the white is, right there. And then there's a stream of green. Right there, and it flows down. Do you see the angle? Now, let's go ahead and move our light around. Now I'm going to revert this picture back to the original and show you something else. Because this picture is very large and it covers a lot of space. You're already familiar with that area, right? Take a look at the wrought iron. Now, regular light does not bend or go around. Wrought iron, it's black and it's a solid object, but there it is. This is part of what the light energy can do. Do you also see against the roof line there's a band of white, right? You see that? You could say that it is the roof itself, but if you look closer and with it in motion, if you see movement, it's probably a fake line. Now, you can see here with the black, the way that it comes over onto a lighter surface and mimics shadow. They're the telltale two kind of arms coming out, and then you have two lenses right there, which will be brighter than the other parts. Take a look at the top of the trees too, because that is where a lot of this originates from. You know, it is NASA's plan to scare us off our property forever. That is a plan. And here, look, practicing on the tips, aren't they? And light that is being beamed down would follow a path. This path is electrical in nature, and you can see it hugging the electrical line as it descends down. I'm trying to get the right angle. It takes a little bit of work, but I'll eventually do it. here is an excellent example because the light is going towards this way, and that black line coming from the forested area is not following that same path. Oops. And coincidentally, it's able to make a T and then cross the sidewalk so that it can go into the grass on both sides. This is what is going on. And if people want to lose their homes with a fake alien attack, and it'll happen from the drone stars, that's where it will happen. Go ahead and keep this stuff secret. But if you care about your future and the future of America, I'll be damned if NASA and the military are going to get away with this plan. The reason they've come up with this plan is to protect advanced alien technology that will free the world. So their way to protect it is to control us and to make us really subservient financially and with no rights. So that's the plan. There's only one reason that there would be anything in, quote, heaven shining down to the surface that isn't God. It'd be our government. With their plan to one day put a projection onto the silver screen, light polluted sky in the cities. That's a silver screen. So, it's extremely important that people understand why they're up there. They don't need to shine light at us for our safety.